Hello, this is a video to help you learn how to type in data into Desmos as well as create a linear model and an exponential model so that you are supported. So to help you understand how to put data in, I'm looking at the effects of drinking alcohol data that starts on the bottom of page 177. And we're going to flip the page and we are going to look at the data we were given here. So I'm not going really over the problem. I'm just going over how to put in data and how to get the two models. So this data here, we're going to put the hours after 2 a.m. into X1 and the BAC level into Y1. And if you already have a table in Desmos, it may label them X2 and Y2. So you just have to pay attention to what the labels are because you have to reference in your command the right labels. Okay, so let's just head to Desmos. Okay, so I am, first of all, I'm going to show you how to create a folder. So in this tab here, you are going to click on this plus button up in the left, and it gives you an option to do several things. So we are going to start with making a folder, and notice that it gives a down arrow. So you know all of the lines and things that you're typing are going to go into this one folder. And I'm going to call mine effects of drinking alcohol. And I'm going to hit enter. And notice there's a faint line. That line tells me that all of these items below will go into this folder. So I want to make a table. So I'm going to go back up to the plus button and I'm going to choose table. And it labeled mine X1 and Y1. And I'm going to type in the 5 data points that are in the table on page 178. Oops. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the blank line and hit enter. So I have a new blank row. So I want to look at this data on the graph. Now it kind of showed up on my graph here, but if it doesn't, notice in the left bottom, it says zoom fit. If you hover over this magnifying glass, if you click on that, it will zoom your data. It will fit it to the axes so that you can see it on your graph more appropriate. So it definitely looks like it's linear to me. And I want to create a model that will fit this data. So I want to find out what is the best linear model that will fit this data. So I'm going to say I'm referencing the data in Y1 and I want to fit. So I'm not using an equals, I'm using the tilde symbol, which is to the left of your 1 key. You have to hit your shift key and that tilde symbol key. And then we want to use a linear model. So it's M, and then I'm referencing the X1 column plus B. So I want it to look like Y equals MX plus B, because remember, we've been learning that linear equations are modeled by Y equals MX plus B. And it should give you M is your slope and B is your y-intercept. And I'm going to hit enter so it gives me another row. So I'm going to write so I want to write in words. So any comments that I want to make, I have to go up to the plus symbol again. And notice I'm clicking note, so it'll let me type words. Otherwise, it thinks I'm trying to do a mathematical command. So M equals slope, which equals negative 0.015. And in this case, and it's really per 1 because that's like a unit rate. So it means that each hour, right? Because hours is X, each hour after 2 a.m. We have to remember that it was referencing 2 a.m. So this is my X change. I'm always describing my X change first. So it means that each hour, so every 1 X change after 2 a.m., the BAC sea level decreases. Now notice that I am using the word decreases instead of negative because I'm explaining in words. So the BA sea level decreases by 0.015. Okay. And then I'm going to hit enter and I'm going to go up and click and I'm going to make another note and I'm going to say B equals my y-intercept. So that's 0, 0.16 in this case. So that says that at 2 a.m., my starting time, the BAC was 0.16. And I'm also going to make another note because my R, which is my, we're going to learn about as we go here, is my correlation coefficient. And it tells me how well the data like this model. Because this R equals 1, it is a perfect fit. A 100% of the data are happy with this model. Okay, and we're going to learn about other modeling. We're going to learn about exponential coming up. I'm going to show you in this lesson just because it's we're not going to use it, but it'll be a good example. So we're going to use it in a couple lessons. So y1 and tilde, but an exponential is modeled by a and then a parentheses b parentheses, and then you have to go to the exponent. So shift and your 6 key will go in the exponent, and then that's where you're going to type your x1. And to be able to see the correlation coefficient, see there's no R here, we have to click on this log mode box, and then we get an R. And for this data, it shows that it's a pretty good fit at 0.996, but that's only because we have a few data points. If we had a lot of data points, it would definitely be a difference between the exponential and the linear. Okay, so we're going to learn in the next couple lessons more about this exponential model and what the A and the B tell us. I hope this helps.